So let's talk swimming. Let's talk swimming on the move. Alex from Skate Swimming again. Here,
Hello.
Marcus Martala. Today we have a topic which we have already spoken about, which I already have spoken about with other people, and we want to just get a grip on it again. Just because it's very, very much a bit mysterium or a big topic. Breathing pattern. So anyone knows breathing pattern. We have breathing every second time, breathing every third time, breathing every fourth time, or whatsoever in freestyle. And what's it all about? And do you need to do a breathing every third time, like bilateral breathing? Do you need to do that? What do you say? Because people always comment this on my Instagram page, when they see me swimming and have lots of questions about it. What would you say?
Yeah. Depends on your ability, depends on how long you've been swimming for, depends on a whole range of things. But the things that I quite often see is that newer swimmers, whether that's swimmers, master swimmers or triathletes, a lot of them will become overly focused on maintaining the bilateral breathing pattern. So breathing every 3 or breathing every 5. And I quite often say to my swimmers, don't get so fixated on that.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody's lung capacity is different. Everybody's technique's different. We need to get the other things right rather than be driven by the breathing pattern.
Yeah. That I would completely agree, because breathing patterns, you can do bilateral breathing, like breathing every third time, and mess up the whole thing. So we had it in other conversations, and it stands like this: your technique, your swimming, your stroke on both sides needs to be equal, and the breathing is added to it, not the breathing dictates the whole technique around it. So you don't need to do the technique around the breathing. And this is also for the breathing pattern. And when we compare it to the pros, and then we go to the pros like the Mr. Whiffen or Greg Paltrinieri, or even Michael Phelps, or all the others, they do a bilateral breathing pattern on a 1500 meter, on a 400 meter, 200 meter, even sprinters on a 100 meter. 50 meters is a different animal, but on a 100 meter they do bilateral breathing. They do breathing every second time.
I was gonna say they do not do bilateral breathing.
They do breathing every second time.
Yes, they do not do bilateral breathing,
because you need to make a trade-off. It's also an oxygen trade-off. You need air. So anyone who tells you that you need to be able, not that, that's wrong, that you need to do a bilateral breathing in order to be good at swimming, is just wrong. It's just wrong. Yes, I agree that you need to train and need to be able to do it, ability, but this is only to find out what is best for you, what works best for you.
Yeah.
And it is also a good training, like a drill.
Yeah.
If you'd,
Naturally, you're going to have, I nearly fell over then, all this multitasking.
Yeah.
Naturally, you are going to have a more dominant side on your body. So you will find it easier to breathe one way or the other. And then if it comes to a race, you're going to want to be able to perform your best. So you're going to want to be able to pull and breathe to your dominant side. Rather than be too focused on trying to maintain that bilateral breathing pattern. And you're right, like, you just need to train and get balanced and symmetrical on both sides, and then the breathing fits around. The breathing does not determine how you swim.
Exactly.